Yo, what is up, guys? Underrated Mates here today to do a Natsu and Zeref versus God Ankhseram. Now, the reason why I love fairy tales so much at this moment is because we don't know what the ending will be. I mean, like with a lot of series, like for example Naruto, we knew that it was going to come down to Naruto versus Sasuke at the end. But with this series, we don't know what's going to happen. Like, there's so many possibilities. Hell, we don't even know who's going to be the last villain between Natsu, Zeref, Acnologia. We could get Ankhseram, we could get Natsu versus Gray. There's so many possibilities, but today I'll be talking about the possibility of Natsu and Zeref versus Ankhseram. Now, this is how I think it will go. I think it will have to take place after they deal with Zeref and Acnologia and with potentially Gray. Now, the reason why I say with Zeref is because there is still a small possibility that Zeref will go back to being good. And I've always been a believer that if Zeref actually does, like, if he goes back to his original way, not the way when he's controlled, I think that Natsu may forgive him. I mean, there's a small possibility of Natsu forgiving him. I mean, Natsu, he does want to kill him, but still, I do think that there's still a small possibility for Natsu to forgive him. And plus, if Zeref ends up telling him about God Ankhseram, how he was cursed, and even if the first step's in, because Mavis and Zeref, they both share the same curse. So if Zeref says, oh, the reason why I was acting like this was because of the curse, then Mavis could even vouch for him. She could be like, oh yeah, this curse is actually some bullshit. Like, I've actually gone through it too. I think that Natsu could forgive him, and not to mention the fact that Natsu pretty much owes his life to Zeref. Like, without Zeref, Natsu wouldn't be here. So those are my two reasons why I think that Natsu could actually forgive him. Now, as for the rest of the fairy tale girl, I think that they want to have to do anything with them. That's why it will be Natsu and Zeref going off on their own separate mission, trying to defeat God Ankhseram. Now, as for God Ankhseram, this would be just a completely crazy fight, simply because this guy is the one who cursed Zeref, and I think that at this point, Natsu would have to eat. He would have to eat in Fairy Heart, simply because Fairy Heart gives you unlimited amount of magic. In order to fight a god, you are going to need unlimited amount of magic. Like, there's not even questioning that. Zeref, he would still be immortal, and I think that if this fight was to go down, it would honestly come down to Zeref's death. Like, even though I said Zeref is immortal, I'm pretty sure the god who cursed him, he would be able to remove that and be able to kill him. But I do think that it will end off with Natsu Zeref somewhat being happy. Like, he would have a happy death because he'll be able to see his little brother teaming up with him, and they'll be able to fight together as Zeref goes out. And then, hey, maybe he might give Natsu a gift that'll be able to beat God Ankhseram in the end. But overall, that's it for this little prediction. Do you guys think that Natsu and Zeref will fight up against God Ankhseram? Comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.